Hey, how y'all doing? It's the goddess naturally over here at Divinely Guided Goddess Reads LLC. And I'm back with another reading for you guys. I missed you guys so much. I'm sending you, as always, so much love, light, peace, powerful, and positive energy. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm so full with love and gratitude, guys. I don't know if it's a Pisces season. Happy birthday to all my Pisces, okay? Um, and I feel such a change, a shift in the energy, a positive one. With the sun coming out more and just with the energy, there's you just feel a better energy coming about. Let's see what messages Spirit have for us today, collective. Okay, I have some new cards, the Alice in Wonderland cards. Oh yeah, by Lucy Cavendish. Everybody knows I love Lucy Cavendish's cards. Okay. All right, let's see what messages Spirit has for us. Okay. What messages are for the collective, Spirit? These are fairly new. I'm going to pull these because they're so sticky. So sticky. All right, here we are. All right, we have forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. Wow, this is card 41, so it's a 5. So this could be like some type of challenge or some type of change coming in where Spirit is asking you actually to forget who you are. That the way that others may have thought you were or the way that you used to be isn't the way that you are now. You've broken some type of conditioning. Let's read this, okay? I want to read this card to you guys. It says, conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. What do you call yourself? The fawn said at last. Such a soft, sweet voice it had. I wish I knew, thought poor Alice. She answered, rather sadly. Nothing just now. Think again, it said. That won't do. Alice thought, but nothing came of it. Please, would you tell me what you call yourself? She said timidly. I think that might help a little bit. Help a little. I'll tell you if you'll come a little further on, the fawn said. I can't remember here. So they walked on together through the wood, Alice with her arms clasped lovingly around the soft neck of the fawn, till they came out into the another open field. All right, here we are, guys. It says, you are amidst a new experience, one in which you have no idea of who you are anymore. Paradoxically, this apparent loss to a self is a beautiful gift. The loss of memory of the self, the absence of the conditioning that defines us, means we can approach new people and situations with an innocence and freshness. This is a new opportunity to connect from the heart. So it is with Alice when she enters a looking glass forest with magical powers. All who enter forget who they are. Thus, not knowing he ought to be frightened of a human, a fawn approaches Alice. She responds with an incredible fondness for the fawn, and they meet in the simple affection, connection, and friendship. When we forget what we have been taught to fear or hate, when we forget what we have been taught to fear or hate, it brings the opportunity for a whole series of beautiful relationships to blossom. This is the situation you find yourself in now. Forget what you tell yourself you are. Forget what others have said you ought to be. Forget the enmity, the avoidance, the fear we live with far too often. Forget who you have been taught to be, instead reawakening the innocence of the soul. Unknow thyself. Accept the mystery of you. Within that open space, within that forest, where we are all returned to our ancient, most natural self, we can all be one again. All right, the meaning. You are discovering what can happen when you rely less on conditioning, memory, and civilization, and more on heart, receptivity, and nature. New friendships, connections, gentleness, and joy will be yours. So, this is a beautiful card. This is definitely change and transformation. And this could be a conflict. This could cause conflict within other people. You know, when you forget who you are, when you don't fear anymore, when you don't have the societal rules or restrictions placed on you, when you come out of that, a lot of people may look at you like you're a new creature, or as if you are even an alien or somebody that is not from this place or not from any place that they resonate with. And it's such a beautiful thing for you in this process, because it's almost like an awakening. When you awaken to, you've been programmed, you've been conditioned, and you want to not be that way anymore. You desire to be free from things that bound you, from thoughts that bound you, from ideas, from societal constructions, or from um, pressures from the cultures around you. And when you break away from that, people could almost like exile you, okay? Or you could feel exiled or feel alone and excluded for a time. But there's others on this journey with you that forget it too. Like, that choose to not live by those things, that choose to open up to love, to forget fear, to forget. And I feel like a bunch of stepping out of your comfort zone is here. And forgetting who you are or who you have been is not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. The door is open. There's so much, it's so much potential here when this happens for you. Let's see what card is at the bottom of the deck. I'm so curious right now. It says, we have the Cheshire Cat down here. It says, use your time well. Make every moment count. And we have a 46. Okay, now we have a 6. Okay, so it goes from the 5 to the 6 with bringing in balance. Okay, the 6 bring in balance and unity, and where there is conflict, you're going to find balance. I want to also read this one to you guys as well, if you don't mind. Okay, all right, we have the Cheshire Cat here that says, use your time well. Make every moment count. Wow. The present moment. I think you might do something better with the time, she said, than wasting it in asking riddles that have no answers. Asking riddles that seem to have no answer may seem like a waste of time, but sometimes it leads to discovery. When we allow ourselves to ask questions that may have no discernible answer, we might find out valuable things and unearth what we truly think and believe. But there's another element to this card, is there are people who will waste your time, not only by asking questions that have no answers, but by deliberately asking those questions intended to take up your time. There are people in our lives who feel justified questioning, prying, or wasting our time. It is up to you to decide what questions are worth answering. And those that serve no purpose can be left alone. Like Alice, you can find yourself becoming bothered by people's desire to confuse you. When this card comes, it is essential to create a safe space about yourself and to know that you are prepared to do what you are prepared to withdraw from, and what you will leave well alone. Trust Alice. Trust Alice on this. There are many people in this world with questions that will simply waste your time, very precious and impeccable time. Answer only those who bring you closer to a resolution, or that will lead to a greater and deeper way of experiencing the world. Some people love to feel they are important enough to take up another's time for no sound reason. Do not let them waste your time. Okay, the meaning of this card is someone could be wasting your time by asking questions you have no interest in answering. People are not listening or repeatedly asking for assistance, but not heeding advice. Someone wishes to take up a great deal of your time in order to feel more important, listened to, and cared about. Set your boundaries. Oh, excuse me. So in this time, we see that when you forget who you are, when you let things go, there could be people around that are questioning you, that are questioning your very existence, questioning why you do, why you move, why you feel, why you don't have the same things that you used to have. And it's just a waste of time. So a lot of times you may have to set boundaries in order to bring in balance within your own life. You have to set boundaries with people that want to waste your time or just are not in alignment with where you are going. Sometimes we have to leave well enough alone, leave people alone for our own safety and sanctity and security within our own energy. We have to protect our energy and what it is, the new us who we've truly found. We have to protect that because there's somebody who is taking up your time, asking questions, who really don't want anything but to feel cared about because they see you moving in a different direction. There could be people even questioning the new way that you do things and are judging you based upon them. Even putting negative connotation and negative energy towards what you're doing because they don't understand it. Protect your energy, set boundaries. Don't talk to these people. Don't talk to people who don't respect what it is that you're doing or the way that you're moving, or set boundaries with them and don't talk to them as much. um I love you guys so much, and I'm sending you all so much peace, powerful and positive, prosperous, abundant energy on today and every day, okay? With that being said, catch the goddess in another video, y'all. Peace.